Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Animal. I'm a prehistoric farmer. Hopefully you're all having a great morning, afternoon, whatever it might be for you. What am I doing today? Well, I'm gonna get more of that overburden cleared up that we've been working on the last couple of days. I'm gonna be getting all that done. Hopefully selling out. Well, I'm not gonna get it all done. I can't foresee me getting that all done today. But we're gonna get a staging area set up, get it prepared, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And just have it ready and going. So that's my plans for today. How long am I gonna be at it? I don't know. It could be anywhere from today, anywhere from an hour to 4 hours. Honestly, it really depends because it's 10:30 now. I don't know if I've got to go pick up my stepson today, or if he's getting a ride home today from one of his friends from school. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things. Plus, we got wood pellets and stuff getting dropped off, so gotta wait on that too. I don't drive a big pickup truck, even though I live in the country. I love my cars, so hey, yes sir. So I have them delivered. What's going on, you guys? Welcome in. Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is to you. I gotta get my stream set up. I'm just sitting here jacking my jaws, just talking. Let's set that to yeah. Set that to low. I don't want you guys getting like all kinds of ads and stuff because I know people don't like watching ads. So I've got to have the stuff monetized. So I gotta do that at the least. I got to get myself a actual thing made up for this month, don't I? Had one for last month. I don't have nothing for this month yet. Well, that ain't what I wanted to do. Jesus. So how y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? What's going on with you guys? I'm a nosy little thing, ain't I? I'll change that after the stream. I gotta wait like an hour after stream to change it, but that's not a big deal. If you guys can, grab a link and share it for me. I'd very much appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Hmm. Gotta put some things on here, you guys. I wonder if I get any of these guys to come in and give me ideas. I'm gonna tag some people. Don't get offended if you get tagged. It's because I like you guys. You know what I mean? Some people get easily offended. There's a couple out there that really do. That's disappointing. Because I like them. I think they're awesome. What's going on, Ghost? Good morning. Seeing you over here. I gotta pop my chat out for this. I don't know why the Streamlabs thing isn't working. I got a hold of them, and I haven't heard back from them yet on that. I mean, I pay good money to have their services, so their services should work. At least I thought. That's what I get for thinking, right? Oh, I tagged you in that, Ghost. I did tag you in it because the fact that you helped me out with that mods and stuff. You're the one that's pointed me in the way to these mods, so I tagged you in it, buddy. My bad, dude. I know you don't get offended by it, but hey, letting you know. Wow, I'm dyslexic today. Man, it takes me forever to share this out. Yeah, let me do this for you guys real quick. Kick you over so you guys can at least see my dude in action, right? So you guys can at least see that. See him standing there. I wish he'd be holding a cup of coffee or something, or doing like some subtle movements while they're just chilling there waiting for you. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, my spelling's bad today. Yep, that's all I'm doing with that. Alright. Yesterday I wasn't on. I had some things going on I had to get done. Plus, that chair that I was using, it wouldn't let me sit in here properly like I wanted to and be comfortable. So I had to switch some things out. I took that chair out, put a different chair in. I think it was an improvement. I mean, I feel like it's an improvement. I don't got nothing in my way now. I'm free. I'm free. All right, so let's start the day off, you guys. Well, let's bring the camera in close. We gotta have that close personal talk for a second. All right, so the other day we cleaned out this big hole. I don't know how to make the guy point, otherwise I'd make him point way over there. Cleared out this big hole way over there, right? Yeah, we did that. Here, I'll show you guys. Come along. I got this little GoPro stick thing behind me, guys. Just can't see it, okay? Yeah, we're vlogging this stuff. So what we did was the other day was we got this here all cleared out. I used a surveyor to go a little bit deep, and we did. We went a little bit deeper than we wanted to. I wanted to go about as deep as that cut, and I wanted to get the same color, but I didn't like how it felt under the tires driving on. If that is the stuff I was using, I'm not sure. Don't know. But either way, this over here is what we dug out. You know, we got a lot of stuff out of here. A lot of stuff in here. I'm not sure how much we have in here. Let's check. We have 500. Okay, yeah, we got 505,000 in there. I had to double check that, man. I had to eyeball that. Numbers are a little tiny to me over here. But that's what I did. Got that all taken care of. You know, we're gonna try to get another couple 100,000 liters in there. I want to sell this beast because I want. Oh, there it is. There's the wash plant. Look at that beast. I want that too. I want this here wash plant. Oh my God, it's up in our face. Look at that. It took me a minute. This is what I was trying to add yesterday. It was frustrating the crap out of me. So I had to get a hold of Ghost this morning and be like, man, I'm having issues. Like, I was ready to start pulling all my gray hairs out that I just started to accumulate from just trying to put this in. I accumulated like 30 of them, so now I gotta go and tweeze them out. But we got it in here. Got it all ready to go, you know what I mean? Not ready to go, obviously, we gotta get the money. But that's not what I want first. First things first, okay? I gotta have this big, huge Komatsu because it says he moves 45,000 liters. You know what I mean? This guy here, it doesn't say nothing with this guy. This guy's got 45. Hopefully he comes with a bucket. Oh, thank God he comes with a bucket. That's awesome. So pretty much 1.4 mil. Okay, so let's go for 1.5 mil. So I've got a wee bit of cushion. Because that's massive. I mean, I would like to lease it out just to give it a try. You know what I'm saying? To see how it feels. What would leasing cost? Huh. I got 82,000. It take no. No, thank you though. Thank you though. Thank you though. Holy crap. That's my whole paycheck, man. Give me a second. Watching my speaker. I don't got none of my fans or anything going today. So it doesn't really bother me that it's on, but at the same time it does. One of those little ticks, you know what I mean? Alright. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. We're going to be loading up some more of this into there. We didn't get a lot out the last load. I thought I'd get a little bit more than we did. Maybe it's because I need to set up some extra spots. I don't know. But it's weird that that's all it gave us was, you know what I'm saying? Just so little. I'm just looking to see if there's anything I could potentially put in on the map that would help me with better prices and stuff of that sort. But I mean, I doubt putting anything else in is going to help me, right? I'm just trying to find a way to get the value up a little bit. I don't think it's really necessary. I want to, but Alright, let me back away from that a little bit. She's a little bit loud. I don't know what I was doing here yesterday. So how's everybody been? How you guys doing today? Everybody doing good? You guys got any plans for the weekend? I know it's what, Thursday, right? What's going on, Infamous Titan? How are you doing? Welcome in. It's going alright, going alright. Just another day on the farm side. How about yourself? Well, I guess technically we're mining. I'm not farming. Farming up materials. Guess you could say. How's your day so far? For me, it's only 10:40 in the morning, so I got on, was ready to start my stream. I was all like hyped for it, and then that kind of got killed when I turned on, went to go start the game, and after getting all the stuff done yesterday, I ended up having an mod or an update that took me an hour and a half. I was so disappointed. I was like, man. So like, I got things hooked to my internet, to my stuff like my two TV. I got two TVs that are connected to the internet, which I need to go into their settings and do a factory reset to them, so that way they're disconnected from the internet. I hooked them to the internet a while back, few years back, because I was all like, we got to have something to do. Everybody was kind of still dealing with being stuck inside or whatnot at the time when I had them hooked up, and I just never disconnected them. I just got them sitting there, like on like a sleep mode in the app of my thing here in my house, my router. That's what it's called, right? The router, modem, whatever, router. So I gotta go in and do a factory reset to my TVs to get them disconnected. I've tried going in and turning the internet off on them, but it won't let me. It's like, oh, the only way to do this is by doing a factory reset, and it's like, well, I'll be dang it. I don't want to do a factory reset. I just want to temporarily turn it off, and when I'm ready, I just reconnect it, like you would do like a Wi-Fi or something to your phone or some crap. But man, let people know to if the vehicle has Terraform. If you have Terraform, to look to see if the little excavator has a thing on it. Oh yeah, that's very true. Very true. Very true. Yep. I see what you're saying. Like in here, yeah. Like you got to make sure that when you come in here, like, see, this doesn't have it personally, but the bucket does. Like this guy here has it. Give me just a second. Sounds like somebody's here. The old lady was in town this morning, ordered a thing of pellets for the house, and we expected if anything they'd be here later this afternoon. If anything, I'd be able to give him a hand, but he's here already. I was like, oh, huh. Well, I hope he doesn't need help because the kids are in school and I'm up here. But yeah, like my bucket for this guy here. Well, let me cut. Oh, it won't let me do it. Okay. I was kind of hoping it was going to show me like a bucket or something, but it's not. But like the bucket for it has the little excavator mark to it. Like these ones without a bucket connection, the buckets should by now be all set up for it. But like these guys with buckets should already have a little machine next to them by now. As long as everything's been updated properly, it should be all like that. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure you got that. If not, you might want to check to make sure you got TerraFarm. Getting your kitchen remodel done. Awesome. Oh crap, that's my brother. Jesus. I thought the name looked familiar. You dillweed. Why'd you change your name? I thought that was you. I've had a couple other people pop in too, though, in the last couple of months, though, that's had Infamous in their name, and I've been kind of like a little bit on the like, is that my little brother? Is that my little brother? Next couple of weeks, bull crap, dude, bull crap. You're working on your kitchen. You know what? Maybe I'll see if I can't find some free time. I'll come down and try to give you a hand. I swear to God, you changed your name. I'll have to see what we got going on. Maybe we can swing down there. Oh, little toilet, welcome in. How are you doing? The Bible. I don't know who you are anymore. No. I'll have to talk to the old lady, find out what she's got going on. Find out if we can take some time out, come down there. Yeah, I can see what's going on. Maybe come down, try to give you a hand. Construction was my jam back in the day. Where's my buttons at? Man, I got you on here. I'm talking to you and I'm not even focusing on my stuff. Sorry, chat. That's what happens when I start talking to family. So what have you guys been up to down there anyway, man? What's everybody else up to, too? See, I got out of the truck view and now I'm all messing it up. Keep saying what? Making breakfast and screaming while pulling your hair out. Wow. That sounds like a jam. Like I said, I'll talk to the old lady, see what we got going on. Might be able to come down. I don't even know what we got going on this weekend. I don't think we got much going on. I'll find out. Well, I'm waiting on some car parts that I ordered. I ordered some motor mounts, transmission mounts, and stuff like that because I've been having issues with my car vibrating ever since I got it back from our cousin's shop. And I've been trying to pinpoint the issue. So I bought motor mounts and transmission mounts and the little motor transmission mount for the front wheel drive part of the car, you know what I mean? Because it's an all-wheel drive freaking BMW, which is alright. Keeps me from wanting to burn rubber all the time. But I'm trying to get it all figured out. The mileage is about 160,000. Well, no. About 150,000. Maybe 100. No. 164,000. 164,000 is what it's got on it. The year's a 2011. I take care of my car. She's beautiful. I don't let the wife drive it. You can ask her, she'll tell you. She'll be like, yeah, that SOB keeps the toy from me. Yeah, I just ordered lower ball joints because I just got done doing the control arms on the front, the left and right both, the upper and lower control arms. The only problem is the package that I bought. For some reason, I thought I bought the package that came with, all that plus the ball joints. Unfortunately, I didn't. That was sorry about that. That was my fault. You know what I mean? I didn't realize it till after I bought it. And that's just like this last package I bought. Like, I seen the little green mark, and I was like, cool, okay. So it fits my car, man. It fits my car to a T, and I don't have issues with that usually when I just put in what I want, and the first thing that pops up is usually what I buy, because that's usually what, So I got motor mounts, and I was looking at the motor mounts, and it says that it fits the 125, 135 first, but then labels mine. And I hate it when it does that. I prefer that it says, yeah, it's this car, instead of giving me the rest of the numbers. So it kind of makes me a little leery. But I guess I won't really know until after I lift the car up, take that splash shield off the bottom, and hook the chain falls to the top of the engine, and give it just a slight lift after I get everything, some stuff loosened. Yeah, I fixed my tie rod, my inner tie rods as well. I got all that stuff done. Yeah, my dad, he's a certified mechanic back in the day. I think he still is. I think he keeps the certification up to date. But he's taught me everything about working on like old school cars. So when it comes to the older style stuff, when it comes to like doing stuff like that on a vast majority of some cars, I don't work on pickup trucks. I'm not a fan of pickup trucks. I don't like to really work on SUVs either, but I do for the old lady. Whenever, you know what I mean? When she needs it done. But the one that she's got now, she's got it under warranty from a shop, so I make her take it to the shop to get work done. Oh yeah, yep. My dad was state certified. I don't really want to say the name of the brand, but he was a state certified Ford mechanic. But he worked on everything from the local police department's vehicles. When it come to motor work, he was their guy that they'd call up and have him come up and work on stuff of that sort. So yeah, he's taught me a lot of everything, and still this day, I mean, I'm 40, I'm 42, and if I need something, you know, if I'm having an issue with something, I mean, you know, he's only 18, 20, well, 19 years older than me. My dad is 20 years older than me. So if I need something, I just call him up. He's still pretty spry young guy. You know what I mean? So I call him up and be like, "Hey, Dad, question for you. Need that lift?" So I got to get a hold of him and be like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna need to borrow that lift. I gotta I'm not trying to do the motor mounts by crawling up underneath of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he lives, I think it's like 60 miles away from where I live. And the car does vibrate a little bit. It does shake, does a little shimmy thing. I don't trust it on corners. So, but I got the ball joints ordered. I got all that ordered. I got, like I said, I got that little tiny motor mount slash whatever mount that goes between, just a little tiny thing. It goes in between the converter piece, you know, for your front transmission. Considering that it's got that little transfer case. There we go. Jesus, I'm losing my mind when it comes to names, man. The transfer case. There we go. So I got the little shock absorber thing for that as well. See what happens, I took my car to a body shop to have some work done, right? Took it in, it felt great, ran great, smooth, you know, smooth. I mean, I was out playing with it for an hour before I took it in to drop it off, right? And when I get it out of the body shop, when I get it back from the body shop, this thing is shaking and rattling so bad. Like someone done took it out and took it through the back road derby and then just put a new shell on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what happened. And so, yeah. I mean, I love my family, I do. But after getting my car back like that, and then, you know, somehow, you know, when I talk to my insurance and they say that, oh yeah, we talked to them, but they can't find the camera footage for it. For some reason, the cameras weren't working. Okay. Okay. Just a second. Let me see what. I gotta make this just a wee bit wider so I can see it. Yeah, no. When it comes to doing the motor mounts, what I plan to do is I plan to get it all loosened up, hook some chain falls to it because my motor does have a couple spots there on the top where you can hook it to, and I'm just gonna lightly lift it up to get to where the motor mounts are at, and then hopefully get them pulled out after, you know, loosening them up before completely lifting the motor up because I want to leave some pressure to it. So I'm gonna do that first. Then after I get that done, get the motor mounts all done and replaced, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the back side and I'm gonna try to lower it to allow the transmission and everything to kind of lower down a little bit so I can get in there to get to where the two motor mounts are at. I don't know about doing the transfer case thing because I haven't watched a video on that yet. So I do got to look that up because I'm clueless on that part. Because the last BMW I had was a rear wheel drive and it would throw Brodies all day or donuts, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm hoping it's something. I mean, I'm gonna get my car lifted up. I'm gonna, like I said, I gotta get a hold of him, get my car lifted up on the lift, check some stuff. I already, like I said, I already replaced everything but the lower ball joints, which I was kind of mad that didn't come in the package that I had bought because I've bought in packages for other people's vehicles because, you know, if someone needs something done, you know, they'll come to me and I'll go on my thing and I'll order it for them and I'll get it, you know, and then I'll do it for them, or they'll have their pops or friends do it, whatever. It don't matter to me. Some people just don't want to have one of those, don't want to have a thing, so they just, yeah. But I do a lot of work for people like that when they come to me for it. I just did a set for one of the old lady's friends here not too long ago. Just did mine, was it week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Been waiting for this month to get paid because unfortunately I'm on disability, so payday really counts, you know what I'm saying? So I had to wait for that to come in to order the rest of the parts. But like I said, man, it didn't come with ball joints, so I ordered a pair, got me a set ordered, gonna get them put in, get my car over. Like I said, I'm gonna check everything else after I get the motor mounts and stuff done too, because I was curious about my drive shaft, maybe even being a little bent or crooked or something like that. But yeah. Oh yeah, no, my dad's got a whole really nice setup for everything. It's really nice. You got a bunch of little different boxes for where you can put all your different sized everything. Oh yeah. When it comes to doing work like that, I'm pretty OCD. I like to make sure and pay attention to what I'm doing. I like to pay attention to detail. You can see some of my detail work. Go check out a couple of my old videos that I've got posted of the glass work that I do. I like to put my art to. I've been putting my art to the test, and I've been working on making glass works. Something I've wanted to do for the last 25, 30 years, and I've just never really been ambitious enough to do it. And since I've been drawing my whole life, and it's just kind of something that I grew up doing, just from doing that, you know what I mean? So I'm doing that as like a little part-time gig to help kind of make some extra cash. Just last month, the wife but she got custody of her kids. Their dad ended up passing on, unfortunately. I wasn't friends with him, we weren't friends or nothing of that sort, but it's unfortunate that it happened. So I'm doing that as like an extra way to kind of try to make some extra money for us. So putting what I know to the test, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, my dad, he's like that. I can do a majority of the like car work when it comes right down to it. If I've got like the extra tools and stuff there to do it with the issues that I've got. 'Cause I've got nerve damage, so my arms are numb. Like right now, my arms are numb. They got that burning, tingling sensation flowing through them. But yeah, no, when it comes right down to it, like as long as I don't got to go deep on that motor, I'm good. That's the only thing I don't want to ever go deep on is a motor. Well, there's a few other things I don't want to go deep on, but I mean, that's besides the point. But yeah, no. Getting into that deep internal motor work, I'm not really a big fan of it. Like, I mean, if you got to pull, a tap pan cover off, you got to get in there and you got to, take the screws off the rod. You got to put a new lifter, rod or one of the lifters in it, the rockers. I can do stuff like that, gaskets. I don't like to go any deeper than that because then it's just not my jam. Not that I don't feel comfortable doing it. I've just never had the experience doing it myself. I've never had the hands-on because I'm one of those guys. I can learn anything, but if I can get an experienced person there to give me hands-on experience with doing that type of motor work and showing me what tools I need to get through it for the day, I mean, back up. You know what I mean? I'll become Captain America, like no joke. But I need that. Like welding, I've tried welding. I've tried learning how to weld. I've watched videos on it. I've tried to do it on my own, and I can't do it. I thought I had a good weld. Tried to pull away with the go-kart, and the thing fell right back apart, within like a couple minutes. So, yeah, it's more of a, for me, it's more of a hands-on thing. Like, I need that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've built 7 houses in my life. No, more than 7 houses. 9 houses. Yeah, 9 houses. But my very first house I started building was with my mom and my stepdad when I was 10. You know what I mean? That's when I learned how to do measurements. I learned how to do all that. So then once high school hit, 9th grade, when I could get into their home ec style program, well, not home ec, but their building program, I went for that. And in 4 years, we built 7 houses for the school in the 4-year time. So, yeah, I love electricity. That's more of my jam. Like, I'd much rather you be like, yeah, I got this house here that needs an electrical wire ran from here to there. As long as I ain't got to pull the drywall away, dude, I'm your guy. I can do it. You just better get a technician in there to certify it, because I didn't make it through college because of child support. Yeah, that's gonna be my next job next summer, is my suspension, because I love how my car sets. But what I want to do is there's a game back in the day. It was called Need for Speed Underground, drag racing game, right? Well, they excuse me, they had a BMW 328i, I believe it was, in there, or an M3 or an M2 or whatever it was back in the day, that was like the jam, you know what I'm saying, for the model. So they had that in there, and I always did the car out in and an orange color called Fire Mist Orange. That's actually what it's called in real life anyway. I took a I took a photo of it to a guy and had him try to figure it out, and that's what it's called. And I ended up having my first BMW painted that color. Had the hood and the trunk done that color, while the rest of it was silver. It looked kind of gaudy, but I loved it. It was beautiful. But eventually I want to get this car repainted. I want to get it done in a full Fire Mist Orange. I want to get green, a dark green, almost a dark, like an emerald green window tint. And I want to lower it about maybe a half inch. A little half inch, make it a little tighter to the ground, you know what I'm saying? That way it really takes to the corners a little bit. But I mean, I can take a 35 mile an hour corner at 70 when she's running like she's supposed to, and you can't even tell that you're doing that quick. Probably got to do about 80 to definitely feel like you shouldn't be going that quick. You know what I mean? They do sometimes become rigid and uncomfortable, especially if you've gotten used to them driving a certain way. See, I plan to take my car. I'm not a fan of doing it, but I'm gonna take my car after I get it all done. I get me an alignment and everything done to it. I'm gonna take it down to the BMW dealership down in Lansing, Michigan, since they're the only ones around. Hopefully they don't charge me out to Yang for it, but I'm gonna take it down there and have them do me like give me like a service update on my car. You know, tell me like, okay, yeah, we're in spec, or no, this needs to be done to get it, to get it back to, because I'm gonna have it done. I need it done for sure. I want the BMW professionals to give it a good over inspection and tell me what's up. Oh yeah, yeah, no, for sure, definitely, definitely. I just want it inspected. I just want to make sure that it's perfection. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. I want, if I'm driving down the highway and some goofball decides to pull up to me and try to do a rev bomb while going down the highway, all I gotta do is look at them, throw them a little twinkle and a little wink and mac the gas and say, see you later. You know, that's all I want. What's going on, Bluff? Welcome in. How much work? Sorry, I just seen what that guy wrote and it threw me off a little bit. I appreciate the invite, but no, I got a old lady and kids at home I got to worry about taking care of. My parents have been out to Vegas enough, and just listening to their stories, I really don't want to take no part in that Sin City, my dude. Appreciate it though. Oh yeah. No, I like to use eBay, and I like to try to at least get the parts that I can get. No, let's not start no fights in here, you guys. We don't do that here. Don't be starting no rage bait wars in here, you guys. We stay clean and clear of that. We don't talk religions, politics, or anything else of that sort here. See, I usually use I like to use eBay, and since I'm a Michigander, I'm a Michigan guy. I when I go through eBay, I'm not sponsored by them and none of that jazz, but I use Detroit. Is it Detroit Axle? I believe it is what I believe is what it's called on eBay. Is Detroit Axle, and they're pretty prompt at getting their stuff to me. I mean, like I said, I know I live in Michigan, Detroit's in Michigan, but when I order my parts, I usually get them between 3 to 5 business days, and they're usually really good quality. I mean, for my BMW, I could go with like the Blisteens or, a few of the other Kumos, brands, whatever it is for suspension stuff of that sort. But they're so terribly expensive. Like, I can get the exact same part through the company that I go through. You know what I mean? Like my motor mounts, I can get those for like 60 to 70 bucks for the pair with motor mounts. But yet if I go through like Blisteen or something like that, I'm paying 3, 4, 500 bucks for a set of motor mounts. You know what I'm saying? That are that are OEM identical to what I'm already buying at 80% the price. So, I mean, I use eBay for a lot of my stuff for my parts. I used to go through the General Auto Zone, stuff like that. I do for like spark plugs, wires, stuff of that sort. But since I'm like 3 people out of like 20,000 that live in our area, I'm only like 3 out of that many, or maybe 6 out of that many at most, that have a BMW that's on the road and driving. A1, that's another one that I use too. Yep, they're really good too. Yup. There's another company that I used to use. I haven't really been through them because I haven't been working on my. I don't have my old BMW that I used to do videos on. That's how I actually got started doing YouTube. But I don't have that vehicle no more. And they sent me a transmission rebuild kit, and I had the guy that rebuilt the transmission for me because my arm was all messed up. I had my arm ripped off at the time, so I was in the process of having it reattached properly. So I had the guy make the video for me because I ordered the parts. I talked to the guy. I was gonna do the rebuild myself. I was gonna give the rebuild a go on my own, but then I got hurt at work and got my arm yanked out, which put me off some time. So then by the time I got my parts and I was ready to do the job, I was all messed up. So I had this guy do a rebuild for me. He gave me a guarantee that it was going to work. All right, cool. It was a friend of my parents, and my mom's side anyway, my mom's friend. They own a body shop in a certain town I'm not going to mention because I'm not going to be no defamation of character kind of guy. But he gave me a guarantee that it'd work, and if I had any issues, I could bring it back, and he'd take care of it. So I did. I had the vehicle, got the video made, posted it. The company liked it. They were like, "Yeah, nice video, man. I mean, not what we expected, but good video." I was like, I wasn't happy with the guy's video either. He wouldn't let me come over to do the video myself, and record his stuff because he was one of those. He likes the grass type of thing, And back then, YouTube was like super hard on stuff like that, so he wouldn't allow me to record the video, which kind of irritated me because, like I said, I wanted to make the video. I just wanted to record the stuff while he did the work. That way I knew I was getting a good, proper edit. But anyway, he didn't do a good job. He put some stuff in wrong. He did something to the transmission, like there's some nodes that are down in the bottom of the transmission. There's 4 of them for reverse, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, stuff of that sort. And the guy had them all messed up. And mind you, these ones I actually bought straight from BMW, but they weren't numbered. They didn't tell you which ones were which. I thought when the guy rebuilt the diaphragm and everything that he had pulled it out, been like, all right, cool, this one is this one, and marked it like 1122, like a sensible, sane person would do. Yeah? No. He didn't. Not at all. He just pulled it apart, rebuilt the diaphragm, and then when he rebuilt it, then he put all the little nodes in. So it ran for about 3 days. I did the whole, do 50 mile an hour, 55, don't speed, don't do none of that for the first 50 miles, break it in, get it working. I broke it in for probably about 100 miles. I just slow cruised it down the back road, 55, cruise locked in, enjoying the day, Like I said, it was probably drove it for 2 days total, a couple hours time here and there. But then on the third day, I was driving home from work, and the thing started spitting and sputtering, so I was like, all right, well, what's going on? So I end up selling it to a guy because the transmission dude didn't honor his stuff, started ghosting me, shut his shop down for freaking ever. It seemed like every time I tried to get a hold of him, it was closed. Like anytime I'd go into town, it was closed. Like he dodged me, you know what I mean? So after about 7 months of that, and me trying to look up ideas of what I could do, I even pulled the nodes out, cleaned everything out, redid the diaphragm, put the things back in where they were supposed to be, right? Because that's where they should have been, as far as I was assuming. Couldn't get it to work. I sold it to a dude, $700, because it was a project car. It was something I was working on. Sold it to a guy, $700. He took it home, right? Because he had a car identical to it at the house that he was going to take his parts off of to put on this car. If he had to, he was going to switch out the part of the bottom half of the transmission or whatnot. Well, whatever, no big deal, man. I'm selling it to you, $700. He took it home, right? Busted out the diaphragm that he had for his BMW, same make model. Pulled his diaphragm out. Pulled my diaphragm out. Pulled the nodes out of mine. Put his nodes in. put my diaphragm back in. Car started right up. Him and his daughter took a photo of it 2 hours later, them out doing Bernies with it. Just throwing rooster tails like no tomorrow. I was so irate mad at this dude that I had paid money to rebuild this transmission, right? Because that was my car. That was what I was doing because that was how my kids could watch me because my kids didn't live with me, right? So it really irritated me to the most that the guy ghosted me, and this guy for $700 took a car that was a sports concept car that when completely redone could have made me about $30,000 or $40,000 because it was one of those concept cars that slip out sometimes. It ain't supposed to be out. It was supposed to be a 2001, 2002 concept model for their M3 Sport or their M2 Sport for the 328i for the 2001 model, or for the 2002 model is what it was supposed to be. But they were working on it in 2000, and this car it slipped out. I got lucky to get it. It sat in the guy's yard like just junk sitting there, like almost broke down doing nothing. It had all like every package I had to buy for this had to be an M Sports package part, otherwise it would not fit. And I was so bummed. Like, this dude got it fixed up. Now him and his daughter are driving it. Still to this day, they still have it. Still to this day. They got it completely fixed up. They took care of the rust spots that the original owner had caused to it from driving up and down dirt roads. Like, oh yeah, he fixed it all up. It looks like it. Oh, it's nice now. It's easily $30,000-$40,000 car. You want to talk about being mad? I told my mom, I was like, I love you, but I was like, if I ever see that your car guy that you introduced me to, I was like, you're gonna have to bail me out of jail. She's like, are you serious? I was like, oh, I'm dead serious. Dude, yeah, all BMWs are inline. Yeah, they're all straight. They're all straight engines. Well, at least most of them are. All of them that I've ever looked at or owned have ever been straight. I don't know about like the bigger models, like the V8 style ones, like the 700 series. I'm not sure about those because I have not got my hands on one of those to look at personally. But yeah, I was so disappointed. I missed that car. So with this BMW, like you can ask my wife, like when she drives it, it's only on like a special occasion I let her drive it. And then when she gets back, I'm like the nagging old lady. I'm 50 questioner. Where'd you take my car? Where'd you drive it? What road you go down? Did you make sure you missed that pothole? Did you make sure not to hit that speed bump? Did you make sure not? I'm that bad with my car. Like my grandma, she drives Corvettes. Like that's her jam is Corvettes, right? So she's a sports car lady, and I won't even let her drive my car. She asked me one time. I told her no. No, she did get to drive my car. She moved it like 5 feet in the barn. She had to move it 5 feet in the barn so that she could get her tractor through there, so that she wouldn't hit my car. So she did drive my car 5 feet. That's the most she's ever driven it. She didn't get to really rev bomb it or nothing. I put it this way: I've bought my car more shoes than I've bought my wife shoes. I love my old lady and I'll hold her hand, but when I really feel the thrill, I'm gripping the wheel. Don't quote that. That was terrible. Don't quote that. I'm a BMW man all the way. I grew up with Ford sports cars, with the Ford Mustangs. I've rode in Plymouths. Like I rode in all things muscle, from the '60s eras all the way up through even into the '90s. And I'm gonna tell you right now, like I've owned many things. I've even owned a Thunderbird. that could hit 11 seconds in a quarter mile. I've owned one. I've outran a cop with it back in the day when I was a kid. But I'll tell you right now, out of and I've even drove in Lincolns and Caddies. But don't tell the companies. I personally, because I don't care what they think, BMW is way better. I've not had a single thing that can take a 35 mile an hour corner at 70 or 80 like a BMW. Like if I strike it rich, the first thing I'm doing, buying me a brand new BMW 328i, newer model, not electric crap, forget all that. I'm going to buy me one of the SUVs, one of the 4 Series, because I like them, looks pretty cool. And then I'm going to make the old lady sell that POS Jeep of hers and get her a BMW. I'm telling you what. Mustangs are nice. I had a 4-banger. Well, it was a 5-speed manual, a little Dodge Neon, and I had a guy pull up to me. I was coming out of I don't know what the town was down there in Mississippi. I was going down to Gulfport, but Highway 55 shoots straight north out of Gulfport, Mississippi. And I was at like the town right at the very end of that stretch before it turns into other highways. And I pulled up to this little stoplight because I just got in Mississippi. I was going down there, go down and do Hurricane Katrina work. And I had this little. It was a 1998 Dodge Neon, or not 96. I'm sorry, a 96. 5-speed manual. I had this thing stretched, okay? First gear, you didn't kick into second till you were at 30. Second gear didn't kick in till almost 50. So on and so forth. And my car, when it sat there and revved, it was high rev because of how I had it strung out. So it was just like consistent under pressure. 16 valve dual overhead cam. Immaculate. A little 2-door car. Just a zinger, man. I had this thing, I had cut the springs. I cut out like an inch off the spring so it sat lower. Had to take it in and get it all done up for that. But, this car was banging, dude. Banging. Anyway, I pull up to the stoplight. It's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just getting into Mississippi. Left Michigan at 6 p.m. the day before. Drove straight down, no sleep, no nothing. Bathroom breaks at McDonald's, you know what I mean? Either way, I get there, I pull up to the stoplight, I got my window down, I'm sitting there puffing away on a smoke, because I was a cigarette smoker back in the day. So I'm sitting there, puffing away on my cig, and guy pulls up, little Ford Mustang, little hatchback, little V8 hatchback, and he's laughing at me, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm going all the way to the shore, how far are you going?" I said, "I'm going to a town called Gulfport." He goes, "That's the same town I'm going to." He's like, "There's a McDonald's on the right-hand side there in town." He's like, "First person there buys breakfast." I looked at him. I was like, "I got $20. I was like, "I got breakfast." He's like, "I got $20. I got breakfast." I was like, "All right, well, first one there gets it, He says, "All right, on green we go." And I was like, "What's the speed limit down through here?" He goes, 65. I was like, "All right, cool, sweet." So I turned my little scanner on, and I'm like, "All right, well, let's hit her, buddy." And as soon as that light hit green, man, we hit it. Man. That V8 couldn't touch me. That little 4-banger outran that V8. I sat at McDonald's for almost between 10 to 15 minutes waiting for him. Like, no joke, dude. He couldn't touch me. Could not catch me in that little 4-banger. I had that thing, like, as soon as that light hit green, dude, and I hit that gas, my car jumped. Second gear hit. My car jumped ahead of his. Third gear hit. He was already little dots in my rearview mirror. Like, his V8 was junk, dude. Like, I ate him up like it was nothing, dude. Cheerios. I've never had a car that couldn't compete. Never. I love speed, man. That's where the thrill's at for me. Wait, am I full? I think I'm full. I'm sitting here talking away to you guys. I'm not even checking. We're full. God, hot dang, we're full. Blasted. I didn't make this fault big enough, did I? Or I just been talking so much, time's been flying. What time is it? It's like no joke. Like my grandma loves her Corvettes. Okay, and we got a stretch of road which I live on. It's a 8 mile stretch of road. Okay, 8 mile stretch. It's as it's as straight as a drag strip. The only thing you got to worry about are the cornfields. What's going on, you guys? Sorry, I didn't see you over there. Hello, Katie from Israel. Wow, from Israel. Welcome in. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be to you. Appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully, you're having a great day. Oh, they deleted their message. They were like, "We're out of here." But either way, like I said, my grandma, she's a Corvette lady. So pure, straight up V8 power. You know what I'm saying? And I was coming out of town one day, and she seen me, and she waved at me, and she gave me that little head nod, and I was like, "Oh crap, Grandma's calling me out, right?" So we get going, and tell you what, her '94 V8 out of her Corvette couldn't keep up either with the BMW that I've got now. She probably, I can't say she would have ate my four banger up that I had, my Neon. She might have. She very well might have been able to eat me up with that Corvette. But okay, I do know for a fact. All right, when I was in Mississippi, I pulled up to a stoplight, right, and this is back when they were having their 50th anniversary Corvette come out. Had the twin turbos. It was cranking 770 horsepower or something like that stock. The twin turbocharged edition. I remember sitting because I was down there. I was on an off day for construction because I was down in Mississippi doing cleanup relief from Hurricane Katrina way back in the day. Yes, I'm old, you guys. I'm old, but nonetheless, that's what I was doing. And I'm sitting at the stoplight, and this Corvette pulls up, and it's nice, right? It's really nice. And I'm like, dude, that's a nice car, man. I grew up around vets my whole life. I was like, my grandma would absolutely love that car. He goes, well, how fast do you think you can get from here to that next stoplight? I was like, well, my car is quick, but listening to your car, I was like, there ain't no way. He goes, well, let's see who can get to the next stoplight. I was like, okay, well, I got my little Domino's sign on top of my car, so I'm like a cop in town, right? The cops don't pull me over for speeding. So I'm like, all right, let's go. And as soon as the light hits green, I go to touch my gas, right? He's already at the first stoplight. By the time I even get it dropped into second, he's already at the second stoplight. I'm like, well, that's a V8. Oh, that's a V8. That Mustang was nothing. That was a V8. I tell you what. The only other car I've ever rode in that I would love to have is a Nissan Skyline. When I worked for Domino's Pizza in Mississippi, the guy right there in Gulfport, he was in his mid-20s at the time, but he was considered one of the youngest owners of a Domino's Pizza Corporation at the time. Well, he had a Nissan Skyline, an R34, immaculate, light blue, grayish color tint to it. And we were talking about cars one day, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I'd love to be able to drive one, because I was looking at them down there in the junkyard. So I thought about buying one that had been flooded out, but they wanted 25 to 30,000 for one that was just flooded out. You know what I mean? And I was just like, yeah, no way, not happening. And I was talking to him about it, and he's like, so Skylines are pretty cool, huh? I was like, oh yeah, I'd love to drive one. About 3 or 4 days later, I pull into work. I'm just getting off my construction job. We just got done building the porch. Went home, showered up, was going in for my afternoon shift. Here's sitting the Skyline, sitting in the driveway, or the parking lot of the shop, and I pull in, I walk in the back door. I was like, where's the guy out there in the, that's got this car? I gotta talk to him. I want to see the inside of it. And they're like, oh yeah, give us a second. Well, the manager comes down and goes, hey, see that car sitting out there? I was like, dude, I gotta talk to the owner. I gotta see that car. He's like, well, here, let's go for a ride. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, get in. He took me for a ride, and then he let me drive it. It's the only other car I'll buy other than a BMW. I'll buy a junker car for getting around, but I want a Skyline. Like 1,000%. Skyline would be one of my dream cars. That'd be the only thing. Like, I would absolutely love to drive one. You know what? It's not for me for that car. It's not so much the thought of the power, right? It's the fact that when you get into one and you go to get into the driver's seat and you realize that the driver's seat is on the right side and not on the left side like a standard car. For me, that's absolutely awesome. But the fact that that you can fit a way bigger motor than that 2.6 that it's got in it under the hood has got to make up for something. You know what I mean? Because I've seen people take those cars and do like LS swaps with them and stuff of that sort. So, oh yeah, no, no. But like to have one as a project car to just like slowly rebuild and buy parts here and there to rebuild it would be awesome, man. And just to even get just the frame of one and then be able to, because up here in Michigan, I can go up to the junkyard up the road here and buy a V8 LS engine out of out of any 2020 style model Corvette. Probably get it for like 300-400 bucks, maybe a little bit more than that, depending on the prices on the people. But like, yeah, I know like there's a lot of junkyards up here I would give a call to and find a motor that might be workable. You know what I mean? That'd be fun. It'd be fun to give it a go. I've never done a motor swap like that. I mean, I've swapped like the same engine type out for same engine, obviously, working with my dad doing mechanic work. But I think that would be just cool. I've thought about it with my Dodge Neon because I've seen people doing, you know, doing like small V8 swaps into them and making them creeper cars. But I liked my Neon just the way it was. The only thing I felt my Neon needed was those cool little ground, the side pieces on your car to make it sit a little closer to the ground to make it look like that. Like I felt like it could have used some side skirts. There you go. Side skirts, a bumper, and a front bumper and a rear bumper cover. You know what I mean? Like I think that would have been okay. See, we didn't get top for that, man. We're only up to 170,000. We didn't get paid much. From 85 to that, that's kind of junk. We're gonna be on the low end of being able to buy a big toy, guys. Thomas, welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing? Oh man, I bet. Of the well, like for the Dodge Neon, they actually had a lot of room under the hood, like an ungodly amount of room. Like even if you wanted to switch it out for like an old school, even V6 style engine or something, like there was a lot of room under the hood, a lot of room. Appreciate that, Thomas. Thank you. Hopefully you're having a good day. Oh yeah, I've never really cared about what websites said either. Back in the day, back before the internet got super popular, I used a company called JC. I believe it was JC Whitney was the name of the book, and you could order auto parts and stuff like that. Man, I felt like something got stuck in the throat for a second there. It's like, ugh. It's like, oh, oh, oh. So how's everybody doing? Give me just a sec. Well, I can tell the new addition to my chair works. My thing where it don't allow me to rotate left or right. It allows me to rotate right for some reason, which is alright because that's where my PlayStation's at. So when I'm done here, I can just be like swoop and straight over to my PlayStation if I want to kick off a COD stream like right after that. Bammo, done. You know what I mean? But let me go check and see if that guy's still here unloading because that's a lot of pellets, and I know I've been talking for a bit and doing this, but I'm gonna go check because I don't trust people around my car. So I'll be right back. That's my baby. Give me just a minute, guys. Sorry, you guys. The guy was done dropping off all the pellets. Oh, and I left everything running. That's so like me. Ah. It can't be helped sometimes, you guys. It can't be helped. I'm forgetful. I'm a human. Well, last I checked. I think. I don't think I'm anything special. You know, I don't get surrounded by men in black when I get blood work done, so. I mean, like, black uniforms, black glasses, you know. Men in black. And the men in black. I can't sing. Sorry. Okay, so what I need to do, honestly, what I need to do, I need to go like this. We're going to switch this to smooth because we've got stuff over here to get and pick up. Like I said, I don't know what this texture is, and I don't want to mess it up because I like the look of it. But I really want to pick a spot over here to start getting stuff leveled out for our productions and our stuff of that sort. What do you guys think? I think I should level that out. It looks pretty good, honestly. Looks like a nice spot for a storefront to go in. What is this? Because I'm not sinking in it like I do the other stuff, and it's just rolling on backward. Oh, I was touching the brake. My bad. What is this? I really want to know what this texture is. I don't want to mess it up. I have a feeling that once I start digging, I'm going to mess it up badly. Badly. Mud pebbles, maybe? Huh. Sandy loam. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's that one. Mud light with pebbles. But it had grass. It's got grass and stuff in it, looks like to me. Not like that, but not that off either. I mean, I don't think. See, and I want to be able to look at it from here and then pop into it and look at it, but it won't let me. I mean, that's light. It's got pebbles in it. That's got to be that one, man. I mean, what other one could it be? Got to be this one. This one. Alright, here goes, man. Here goes. Let me... You know what? Let's do a little testy spot, man. Let's do a little testing spot. Over here where nobody might see a thing. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, over here on the other side. Come over here. Not exactly smooth through there. Let's see, just give her the old gusto and find out what's up, yeah? If it changes, it's my fault. What's my phone going on? I don't care. I can light up all day. See if I got the right one, you guys. The right one. Seems to be the same one. Alright. Yeah. Looks to be to me. I think we got it, man. We got her. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Got a little hump to it right there. Got to be careful because I got to remember the vehicle is going up and over something, so the pitch is changing every time. Is that what it's called? The pitch? The angle? Whatever you want to call it, I guess. Yeah, it sounded good to me. I mean, I know it's gonna level out when I build on it, but hey, let's at least have the gratification of doing this. You know what I mean? We are getting the staging area all set up. We gotta make sure we're gonna have a good spot, man. Good spot. I gotta set up the production area. I gotta set up the gold room. We gotta get a lot set up. Now that I got the stuff on here I need, we can really get her going. We're leveling it out a little bit, you guys. That's our job, man. We gotta make sure when we put it down, it's good. No, don't you mess up on me like that, small fry. No, I didn't tell you to go down. Looking pretty slick, man. I think I did an alright job. Didn't have to smooth out a whole lot, but gotta knock it down a little bit. Gotta make it feel like I'm doing something. So then I know what that pile is made out of too. So let's come in here. Change the material to that. If we have it in here. It's gonna look different. It's gonna look different. Oh, why can't they have that in here too, man? I guess. Whatever, man. We're gonna see what happens. Whoops. Thought I added that. I did. But I already had stone. Well, if it dumps out stone, then I'll leave it over here. If it don't dump out stone, we'll move it later. No, come now. What did it dump out as? Nothing? No, we went out as stone. I could have put it in there, I guess. I just didn't want to put it in there in case it would come out as actual, you know what I mean? I didn't want it to look funny. Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut that thing back a little bit. I think that thing sticks out a little too far. I was gonna do something. What was I just gonna do? Oh. Let's go in here like this. Alright, let's see what we've got for stuff to set up. Obviously, that's expensive, so we can't do that route yet. Alright, let's see if we've got everything in here that we need. I don't know where it's all at, but we're gonna find out. Okay, we got a gold room. That's for washing gold into concentrate. Iron production facilities. So we gotta have this. Now I wonder, can I place this inside of a standard building or no? No. Definitely do not place that in this. Yeah. Alright. So, what we're going to be working with, let me come over here first. I feel like I need a storage area, not like just this, but we need something else. I need something else. What am I lacking, man? What am I thinking of? I don't need that. See, where do I find pay dirt? I didn't even see pay dirt in my stuff earlier. Hmm. Well, Probably start out by finding a small barn of sorts to work with that we could use for our own little whatever out here. Doesn't have to be super fancy, but it's at least got to be something that we can. Public Works Garage. Wouldn't that be something to put in? Put in one of these and then find a roof thing to put over the top of it later. You don't want them sitting out and doing nothing. I mean, if you watch a lot of them, they don't really get like a really good thing to work on when they're out on the field. They get like this little makeshift building where all their stuff goes to. I feel like I'd like to have this. Set here like so, right? Then I come down here to the factory part. Because you don't want to be moving it all that far. You're doing your thing. You're doing your part. You're just doing what you got to do. Whoa. Calm down there, Bessie. Oh, I see why. Because of the ground on the back. Okay. Not a big deal. We ain't going to worry about that right now. Right? Okay, you got that. So, if you think about it, like, oh, that is off a little bit, isn't it? I could sell it back. Yeah, because I want it to sit up there a little more even-ish with that building. I didn't realize it was going to be more of a complication because of the railroad tracks. I wasn't. Should have been a little more aware of that. I should have put myself in that. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. See, now this will allow me to actually get really close with that. I like that, man. Some games don't give you that extra option. I'm telling you. I don't care if I overlap into the drop area just a bit. As long as it doesn't mess with it, I'm alright. Well, I'm just thinking, like, okay, like when you bring it in, you set it down. I mean, I usually always go off the back side of my stuff, like on my property. Like right there. It's as close as I wanted to try to get it, and you know what I mean? I could, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. So we got the area, wink wink. This is where we'll store some of our stuff, I'm assuming. Gotta have like a little work office, man. Where's those work offices at? Where'd we see that crap at? I don't feel like it was in the... Oh, that was my wrist. Wow, that hurt. Cracked. Where did that little building go that I'm looking for? It's definitely not gonna be a farmhouse. Hey, there's a trailer. We lived in a trailer. Yeah, all that good jazz. I did. I grew up in a trailer when I was a kid. One bad. Not the best. One bad. Silos, silo extensions. Oh, constructables? No, they weren't in there either. I bet they were over here in decorations. Which means that we're probably not even going to be able to go in and out of it. Because, you know, I never bothered to check that on the last playthrough that I was doing with this building. Where is it? Man. Home is a home. My home right now is a little tiny tent for my character anyway. Oh, I got a bunch of different residential stuff too for putting in houses. I remember that. I gotta turn those off. I don't need all those. I don't need the race car track. I don't need the church. Man, where's that little... God dang it. That is definitely not what I was looking for. Man, I had a little building. Oh, I love my little tent, man. Check it out. Check my little tent out, man. Check it out, man. Now tell me that's not a home. Tell me that's not a home. Okay, I don't have anything set up yet. My dude's kind of starving. He may be feeling a little sickly right now because he hasn't eaten properly. But mind you, he'll be fine. He'll pull through. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm losing my mind because there was this building that I absolutely liked the looks of. Right? It was a tiny little thing. Tiny. I just don't remember where the heck it was at. Definitely not there. We've looked there. Watch it be. No, not in here either. That'd have been weird. It'd have been there. Man, where is this thing? I wonder, what did I do? Hmm. Why am I in the cows, man? Jesus Lord. I could have swore to God it was in here. It was just a tiny little thing, too. I don't recall turning it off. And it looks like a nice little... like an outpost type deal, but I'm not seeing it. I used it on the last map. I don't think it was a map specific that I was aware of. Maybe it was. No, right here. Was this it? I don't like where that door is at. Too bad we can't flip that around. See, that seems like something more along the lines of where you would set, right? To do your guys' count out and whatnot. Like, yep. Oh, wow, it's got a... oh, we got a light on the back. Crap. Can we customize this? No, we can't. I really don't want to ruin the thought of that light, but... am I right? You know what I mean? Like... have it set up nice and close. Pretend like that's close, okay? It's close. It's hooked up, man. It's hooked up. You just gotta go around the outside to get into it. Okay, that looks weird. That does look weird. See, this is where I wish that move placeables would actually work, because then I wouldn't have to worry about doing this. I can just move it a little bit, and it only cost me a couple freaking bucks. This is for those gents that don't mind stepping outside to do the number one. And ladies, I guess, if that's what you prefer. You know, hide out back somewhere, get the quick tinkle done. I ain't got the bathroom set up yet, so kind of out of luck. You either bring your own paper towel or use the poison ivy growing about. Is what it is. To catch an itch, I don't want to hear you. Well, you know what rhymes with itch. Yes, sir. Might do make it a little spicy for you guys out there like that. Be careful. Oh wait, no, I forgot something. I forgot to put something in. Oh, I know I forgot something, man. I'm forgetting something. Alright, so I'm going to be using Slucifer for my stuff, right? I noticed that we got a trommel in here somewhere. Where was that at? Down here at the bottom somewhere, I think. Probably not. Could have been somewhere else. Oh, right here. This little guy. Now, I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure where the tailings come from. I know where the tailings come from, stuff like that. My thing is, oh, there's concentrate right there. Yeah. So I can put in a little one, right? We can put in an itty bitty guy because that's what we got to start with. We got to start somewhere. Okay? You got to start somewhere. Right? Now, there's going to be pay dirt coming out. There's all that jazz. Okay, now, generally, we're going to need a flat area. Because I don't want to put it right here because then it's going to just drop the ground so bad. But we're going to have to start off with a baby one. Okay? Snapping mode. R. Give it the R, matey. Get that dirt. That's right. I gotta put it close, man. I gotta put it close. We're weak, feeble men out here trying in the Yukon outback. Oh my God, no, no! Why was I? Oh my! Oh, you moron! Oh, animal! I told you I was feeble. Jesus. Rochambeau, you guys get to go first. Give me a mouth bite. That's gonna hurt. Oh, how many people are watching to give me a kick? That sucks, man. Oh, and I can't change that back. You know what? The only person I can be mad at is myself. How dare you guys? How dare you make me do... No, I'm joking. I'm playing behind them, game. Give me back my dirt. I want my dirt. Okay. So we got this going on. What in the Sam heck? What is that? You know, I'm going to have to delete that and put it all back down. Because I don't know. Like, you dump here. Okay. You gather here and you gather here. I assume. I could be assuming way too freaking much, too. So, oh, we got a generator. Oh, crap. But we gonna... See, now, if you think about it, if you watch how gold stuff works, right? This is usually washing down into the water. That's kind of what I was hoping to do here, but I guess... didn't want to work that way. What? Coke? What the heck is that? I'm gonna have to do some research on that. We ain't making no coke. That sounds illegal. It sounds so illegal. CNCT, so concentrate, huh? Make... Oh, concrete. Make concrete from sand, gravel, lime, and stone. What was I looking at, man? CSNT. Concentrate. The dark stuff. I'm assuming that's what that is. Okay, okay. Well, well. Let's go over and check that out. Because now I'm curious. What did it say it takes? I'll make sure I put the right stuff in. And where do I get pay dirt from again? Where do I get pay dirt? Oh, the production. I forgot. I forgot. That's pretty. That is pretty. Wait, I own a sawmill? Oh, no. This one's mine. But these aren't mine. When did I buy these workshops and stuff? I don't remember any of this. I gotta put pay dirt in here. Okay, so where the heck do I get the pay dirt from? 'Cause this ain't pay dirt, man. I didn't see no pay dirt sign on here. Hey, you got pay dirt? You got pay dirt? Show me that pay dirt, man. I see dirt, but show me the pay dirt. Gotta say pay on it. I see tar. Stone chips. We don't got no pay dirt? Oh, crap. Okay, where do I get pay dirt from, man? Pay dirt. I gotta look this up. We're gonna have to figure this out. Pay dirt. That's what it's all about, man. You gotta figure this stuff out. What's going on, Samuel? Welcome in. How are you doing this morning? Or, well, it's afternoon. It's 12:22, isn't it? Holy cow, man. Time's flying by. Where do I get pay dirt? Tailings? Concentrate and tailings. Alright, that's cool, man. That's cool. About to lose my mind up in here. Oh, yesterday was your birthday? Well, happy late birthday. Okay, so what is this guy supposed to put out? Because it's not telling me anything. And I can't dig up pay dirt. So it'll say pay, right? Pay right there. Pay. So what's going on? What's going on? No. Give me a minute. Roadhouse steak. Oh, well, that's a good place to go, isn't it? not even giving me the ability. You know what? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I know why I don't have the ability. It's not that. It's just that I'm not logged in, man. That's all it is. Oh, bullpuckus. Bullpucky. Oh, Jesus Lord. Done did it again, yo. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay. I got you, sunshine. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Huh. Huh. What? I got it. I got it. There we go. Oh, there we go. I was losing my mind. I was like, you know, just not feeling it. There should be. Watch, that's gonna be what this ground is really too, is pay dirt. And all that other stuff is Why is wood chips off? We can disable the tires. I mean, stone powder we can disable. I don't need that. Stone chips we can disable that. Road salt we can disable that. But wood chips, man, you can't disable wood chips, man. That's how I make my moolah. Half the time. Limestone? Why would you not be on there? Gotta have that. Okay. I was weirded out when I seen that word right there. I was like, yeah, we're not messing with that one, you guys. Okay. Okay. That's where we get the pay dirt from. Oh my lord. I was genuinely, you guys, I was like losing my mind. I went down to go get a cup of coffee to check to see how that guy did on stacking the pellets outside, and we got a lot to move. Your firefighter simulator. Is that fun? Is that any good? Like, I don't play very many simulator games. Like, this is literally the only game I play that I feel like is a simulator, but, I mean, you know, whatever. Okay, so what I need over yonder. This is gonna be fun. Let's turn on the lights because let's get it. Let's just get into it. You know what I mean? You know what? I want a better look at that pay dirt picture, man. Is it gonna be in here now? Nope. Animal mud. There I am. That's me, guys, right there. That's me all the way. Animal mud. Just a mighty little thing. Huh. So we get pay dirt, but that's all we get, man. Uh-huh. That's awesome. See, the color's slightly different. Slightly different, man. Yeah, see, I want that. I definitely want that pay dirt color. We're gonna need to get another tool over here. How much does this place hold? I guess I should have looked at that. How much can our factory hold? Oh my god, I gotta have diesel. Diesel. You know what that means? Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Get it? I don't need others, man. I need. Oh no, you know what? That's gonna probably be up in here, isn't it? See, I don't usually buy. Oh, there we go. There we go. What are we going for? What do we got left? Six. Wow. Calm yourself, animal. We got $69,000. Where's my big... Oh, the big movable one. I don't want the big movable one. I want one that's already got stuff in it. That seems like the thing you'd want out there. Like a little tank. Somewhere. Just a tank that you gotta go and buy stuff. We're gonna put it up here. Up out of the way, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep the stuff all out of the way so that way you're good and you're safe. You ain't got nothing going on. If there is something going on, you ain't gotta worry about it. So snapping is on for me, but it was off for that. Why did I do that? Toggle free mode. Oh, that's the... That, but I need that. Right there we are. Gotta be tucked up close, you know. I mean, that way if it blows up, it takes away our gold room and everything. Everything gone at once. And I think it looks like there's a light right there on the side of that building. Yeah, there is. So when the light's on, we got light. You know what I'm saying? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright. Now we got our fuel. We can get diesel fuel. Now, oh man. We're going through a slew of things. Now I need this button. Keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, where'd we go? I know what I want. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that might look cool. Oh, we're gonna have to have a trash dumpster out there, you guys. Hey, is this guy? This guy does tailings and stuff. He does lime production, though. I'll take all that in, spit out some lime, man. Y'all know we're going to have to be playing with some of this stuff, right? We're going to make a barge that'll go out with a big old deep arm on the end of an excavator. We'll pull out some of that Bering Sea Gold style stuff. Oh, we got to have this, man. I mean, I know we got the normal one, but we got to have that. What is this? What is it? Oh. Something we can't enter. It's a big box, man. What is that? I mean, I know this. This is a water pump, man. Look at this. This is like a massive water pumping style machine. Definitely something we'll set up after we get Slucifer all put in. We'll get some stuff like this set up to make it look like it's all half, you know, go, you know what I'm saying. Watch your tongue. Don't ask. Okay, so I need this guy. Oh my God, we can paint it again. Yes, thank you, God. He listened and was like, I will talk to them. Let's go. Sweet baby Jesus. I know, I say don't bring religion into it, but listen to me. Yeah, I've been missing out on that part since 22, man. Oh, in your face. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, sir. You know, now I'm thinking about it. Do I really? I do. I do have something to haul that with. My bad. But how much? How do I know when it's full? Okay, that's what I need to know. Because I could be filling this guy up forever and never hit bottom. I kind of like the thought of that. Yeah, would he pull that? He might pull it. Yes, he can. He can pull it. Get him some lights. Sorry, guys. We got to work in the dark, man. Gold don't mine itself. I'm no Parker Schnabel, dude. I'm a Rick Ness guy, man. We gotta. Whoa, my seasons are grim. I ain't got time, man. We gotta trim the fat, so to speak. Means get her done, son. Oh, hey, my trails are still here from the other day. I'm surprised they're still here. Okay, I gotta get in here to drive. This thing's a wreck, man. I swear to God, we should just bought a pickup truck. We're out here working in the backcountry. We got a goddamn buggy. Something heavy breaks down, we ain't gonna have no room to get, or no way to get it back and forth. I don't got a semi truck. I don't got a flatbed. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll find a spot where we can mine some other materials as well, such as lime. No, not lime. My bad. I hate lime. Iron ore, stuff of that sort. Because iron pays good money. Iron's always paying good. You know what I'm saying? So we'll look into that as well. There's a lot of iron in these here hills. You see the rich. Wow, my dyslexia is getting the best of me today. You can see the rich red hues in the sand. It gives you that glimpse that there might have been something there, man. Just gotta dig a little deeper. How you know you got gold fever? See the black sand in the river? You gotta stop and try to run a pan. You got a problem. I know I do. If we're going down the river and I see a spot where there's a lot of black sand, I stop for like 10-15 minutes and I just start taking little scoops out and I just start panning them. I got two different sized pans. I got a little baby pan, little itty bitty thing. It's like a little 4 or 6 inch style thing, and then like a big 10 or 12 inch style, like Gold Rush style pan. The Dr. Pepper shirt, very cool, very cool. Dude, I used to have a pair of Dr. Pepper pajama bottom pants from like the early 2000s. I say that like it was like so long ago, but really, we're still in the, we're not even out of 2025 yet, or 20 out of the 2030s into the 2030s yet. So it's still a long time. Oh, where am I going, man? I know I'm doing good because I'm right by the river's edge. I did dang near follow this thing all the way down, y'all. My dude's got an accent problem. He's switching from one thing to another. Before you know it, he's back to normal. Like, yes, sir. Then he's talking like a city boy. Hot diggity dog. Yeah. Oh, dude, I was trying to half pipe it. You have to admit, that probably looked pretty cool. We didn't have anything in the truck, so I could do that, okay? This is a perfect little half pipe, man. If you was out here jamming and you wanted to hit some tricks on a pedal bike, this would be the one. You'd be all like, come all up in here. You'd be able to swoop it, come back down in, swoop it again. Man, I used to pull tricks on my skateboard and my bike back in the day. Used to have a Dyno Diamondback. Had the little grind nubs on them and everything. I can't even remember what they were called. I had the whole 9 yards. It was pretty slick. Come through town, make sure everybody's awake, make sure people are out of my way. I'm cruising through. Oh, terrible error, terrible error. Maxed out at 40. I think I'm going the right way. I don't know where I'm supposed to go to pick my stuff, you guys. I forgot. Oh, no. Crap. Crap, it's late. Construction dudes ain't awake, man. Or the road crew people, man. I'm gonna need help. A tow. I'm gonna break my Kubota. Okay, we gotta go down here. Yeah, I think we go underneath of another railroad track. Yes, we do. Should be up here somewhere. My lights ain't very bright. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not gonna hit it. That actually would have been fun. If we would have caught that just right. Sing. I'm not in this thing driving in real life, so I ain't gonna try to make those judgment calls in this thing. The dude's already borderline here, man. I'm telling you. So I got my camera system all hooked up to my house properly now. So now everything's under watch and lock and key, I guess you could say. When I showed to the kids that the cameras are all finally hooked up now, we don't gotta worry about like people like coming in and stealing stuff. My one kid just rolled his eyes like, "Oh great, now you're always watching us." I was like, "Yes sir. You guys ain't gonna do nothing without us knowing. Nothing." Well, there's a lot of things they can do without us knowing because I'm not a creeper like that. I don't have them in their bedrooms or in the bathroom or anything of that sort. It's just weird. I ain't like that. That's just creepy. Those type of parents are the ones you gotta watch out for, man. Oh, we're hooked. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's totally go. Switch up to some surfer boy talk, man. That's like totally ready for some awesome tailage, man. Gonna catch the white foam. Oh my god. I don't know how they talk. Oh my god. Oh, 2.5 hours in. I'm jumping my buggy and my diesel container, man. I'm trying to kill us. I'm trying to take us out, man. If you guys find a note, it was not one of those S notes, okay? It was just a note that I wanted people to read. I'm just gonna say, dearly departed, if you're reading this, joke's on you. I'm out surfing it up, totally, dudes. I'm joking. Hanging out where the surf is good. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of surf movies. This sounds weird trying to talk like them. I had a cousin. He went out there. Right. We're total Michiganders. Like total Michiganders. Like we snap right back into our own accent. Like as soon as we get back, and it doesn't seem like it. I don't think anyway. But like my cousin, he was out there for a couple years. Well, maybe 7. He was out there for 7, right? He's totally one of them weird Michigan kids. He's oh what the heck, man? A minor judgment adjustment, and that happens. But anyway, he went out there. He came back. He came back talking, like that, like for like 3 days after he got back, and for like 2 years straight, he tried to play it off like and when he would do that in front of like the lady, in front of the ladies and stuff, me, my brother, and even his brother would be like, dude, you've been back for 2 years. You didn't even live out there long enough to say so. Like, drop the act. Like, just to embarrass him. Like, but he'd play it off all the time. Like, I was totally in a surf rock band, man. Or some crap. You know what I'm saying? It didn't take him a week of being back, honestly, for him to get back into his old goth dressy self. I was like, there you are. There's the cousin we all know and love. Oh, snap. Oh, yes, sir. I should be back on later tonight with some Ark. Ark. I should be. Oh, we're reaching top speeds. We're about to go plaid, you guys. Like that one dude. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's okay. It's an 80s thing. And it's finally coming back. 2026. We're all going to go plaid again. Yeehaw! I sure as the heck ain't burning no lithium crystals out here. Even though it says we can dig out lithium, which is crazy because we're not trying to power the Starship Enterprise. I know all those types of people are gonna be like, it wasn't the Enterprise. Well, maybe it was the Enterprise they were. No, it was a different one. I think at first when Captain Erwin Scott was around, was it? I don't remember. I have to look. Okay, this is the way we go. Because if I go the other way, it takes me down around the long way, man. It takes us through the old mountain. The old mountain that I want to cut right through, man. Oh, crap. Oh! My phone went off. He looked down at it. We ended up in the ditch. That's why you don't do that. Let me just say. Let me see what that was about. That was an actual text message. So, and I don't usually receive text messages a lot. No, dude, quit asking me that. Like, are you? Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait, what was that? What was that? That I need to see. Get off my screen, loser. I hate it when those pop-ups happen. You're trying to do something, to pop up. Oh, look. Oh, you did something. Pop up. No crap. Okay, so I just ordered this part from a company last night, right? No, this morning. I ordered it this morning at like 9 o'clock, right? 9 o'clock while I was waiting for my downloads and updates and all that to happen, right? I bought this part. You know what? It wasn't supposed to be here till next week. You know what? They've already got it on the truck and it's already on the way. You know when it'll be here? Tomorrow morning. Banging. Ain't that what you guys say? Banging. No, that's killer. Killer. That's what I say. Dude, that's epic. That's epic. Now I'm just hoping that my motor mount parts when I get them here, I'm just hoping that they're the right size or they're the right ones. Because if not, I'll be selling a pair of motor mounts, you guys. Dirt cheap, $50. I have to pay for the shipping, obviously, but I ain't sending them. I ain't gonna send them back. I hate sending stuff back. I'm gonna have to leave to go pick the kid up here in a little bit, so I just want to make sure I got all this stuff set up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we got everything. I wonder where that productions thing is at. I gotta go look for that too. There's the trains over there. I wish they had I wish they would make a train that we could actually just ride on. It pulls up, you get on it, and you can just ride around the map. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be epic. I know I've already got a train in Ark that I can build and play with, which is very true. I could play with a train over there all day and not have to worry about it, which we may do in the next couple of days over there. Might build me a new train set. Already got me a cool crasher buggy thing going to crashing. Oh, now you can become the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles over there, and you can put cool teenage turtle bandanas around your turtles, I guess. I don't know. To me, that's kind of weird. But whatever, I guess. Whatever, dudes. Oh, look at the barge. He's moving slowly. Up and down the river. Gathering that trash that y'all keep throwing in out the windows. I can't say much right now. My room is a total disaster. It's a whole total cluster. Like if I was to like allow access to my PC to my camera up there right now to just show my room, it's so destroyed. It looks like what's his face's room, but without all the rotten food and stuff in it. It's a total mess right now. I got a lot to rearrange too. I got to rearrange my area downstairs underneath my stairway, under my stairwell. I got to rearrange that so that way I can move a bunch of stuff in, getting my weight bench, my Bowflex out, getting all that stuff set back up. It's wintertime. I got to keep in shape. No better way to do that than with a Bowflex and an area to be able to work out. And I already do setups every day. Between 20 to 25 every morning. I'm going to start doing them midday and afternoons too, so that way I really pack it in the extra time. Alright, let's get this done. Let's get some diesel over in that beast. Let's get these gears oiled up and get them flowing, man. Get them flowing. Flowing. Get that diesel flowing. How much is this going to cost me? Oh, god dang, by my standards, that is definitely both arms and a leg. Leave the kickstand. Leave the kickstand. I mean, nothing. Nothing. Okay, now it's all muddy out, and now it's going to be like, nope, animal, you ain't doing crap with this guy. She's too heavy. She too heavy. Let's put her down right here. Sorry, girl. You a heavy little thing. We're going to have trouble with this. Pull this thing in out of the rain. We don't want her getting all soaking wet, man. That's how we get our seat wet. Get our bum wet. You get your bum wet, man. It just don't feel right for the rest of the day while you're wearing them same clothes. Even after they dry out, they don't feel right. You guys ever notice that? If you're ever wearing a pair of blue jeans, you get them wet. They just don't feel right. They feel all like, I don't know. To me, they don't feel right. Oh, crap. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. There we go. We're going to leave this guy right here. We're going to turn on our lights so we can see everything. Gotta... Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Put her in the drink. It's all over with. Yeah, no way we just got that much. One more time. Oh, one more time. Okay, that was cool, and we might not get a cool ramping factor like that again. Just because. I gotta have it, man. I gotta have it. Okay, guys, let me have it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yo, that is just straight up making clean air, man. I'm telling you. Now, if they made it more realistic, so that if you did that with like a gas canister on the like this on the back of it, it blew up. I know this ain't no Grand Theft Auto, but still, come on, admit it. You would think that'd be cool. People would be setting propane tanks out and having them blow up all the time to dig the holes for them instead. Not intended for you guys to be doing at home. Don't do that. Totally not safe. Nowhere near safe. Jesus, I can't talk to save my life. They pulled me in an interrogation room and said, read this. I'd be like, end it now, man. Just get it over with. That ain't happening. See, it sunk into the ground. I can empty it from here. Sweet. I'm fixing this, though, so I can actually pull in here. I guess it makes sense to have it set a tad lower. Right? A tad lower. You know what? I appreciate you guys all tuning in so far. Hopefully you're all having a great day, morning, afternoon, all that good jazz that it is for you. We got 2 likes on the short side. That's it. In 2.5 hours, we've only got 2 likes. Ouch. Ouch, you guys don't like me today. Hey, we got 4 likes on the main side. Let's go. That's what I want to see right there. Maybe I just... 5 likes. Maybe I just didn't share the thing out today, man. I mean, I really didn't. I just tried to grab it and go as quick as possible with it. Maybe that's my fault, man. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe I didn't share it out like I thought I did. Or had hoped. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Crap. We're still getting that diesel drop. Let's go. But I can go in here like this now. Right? And I can go... So I'm going to have to get the tailings from by the water, because otherwise that stuff's going to pile up and we're going to be screwed. That's going to happen too, you watch. Why won't it let me do anything with that? It says available, but it shouldn't be available. It should be mine. And I know I got the gold room, but I literally put that down, man. I put that down. You know what I mean? Like, see? It's not allowing me to do anything with it. Like that. It's not allowing me to do anything with it. I'm going to have to back out of the game and come back into the game in order for it to give me access to this. It's the only way it's going to work. Only way it's going to work. Watch. Watch this. Watch this. I got to try this out. I got to find out. I got to make sure real quick, because it should be giving me access that it's not giving me. I got to leave here in a little bit to go pick up the kid. The kid. Nah, it's my oldest stepson. He'll pick him up from school here in a little bit. Come on, hurry up, because I want to see if this works. Watch, we go in and everything I just did's gone. Nothing's there. It was a big farce. It was a dream. We all slept through on some weird November 6th chilly fall day. I don't know. Wanted to sound weird. Sounded weird from my aspects. Well, let's get her in. Let's get in, I should say. There it is. See? See? I knew it. The diesel's still going. Oh. Storing. Wait, can I? Well, I can. Yeah, I can store. I can store the tailings. I can just sell the tailings. Let's sell the tailings. Let's sell those. But see, I can't choose the what's going on with the concentrate. Okay, okay. Give me a second. Give me. Oh, it's running. Oh my God! Listen to this. That's so cool. You drop the stuff off here. I'm assuming you gotta grab it here with something, right? Cause shouldn't it be leaving? I don't know. I don't know. We should be seeing. Oh, they got the cool riffles on there. Those are some good riffles too, man. They catch really good gold. So the guy that did this actually did some alright stuff with this, man. So we are producing, even though I don't see where the crap's coming out of. Like I said, I might have to just let that run, delete it, level off the ground a little bit more to the left here and back, and then place it again. Because, like, we're dropping here, right? We're dropping off here, but we should be picking up on the other side. Unless there's somewhere that it goes that I'm not seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see, like, I gotta be able to see what I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing nothing right now. Now let's see if this is just material or if I'm actually gonna have to dig this. I'm gonna actually have to dig that. Cool beans, man. Let's do it. I know I gotta leave in a little bit, I know. But don't mean we can't have a little fun while we're here. Gotta get that gold going, man. I gotta get that concentrate pumping. We gotta figure out how this works later. I know I gotta get another excavator over here because I don't want to clear that surveyor yet, but now once I get an excavator over here to use, then that can just turn around, grab pay dirt for me, you know what I mean? Toss it in, do what it's gotta do. But let's toss a couple loads in here. We got the diesel in it. It should run for a few minutes after I exit the server. But then when I get back on the server in the morning, once we get back on the game in the morning, it should kick right back off and start running for me again like it usually does. Well, like the other productions normally do. And that is just a small thing of what I got going on, you guys. Got a little itty bitty thing going on over there. Oh, I fell off. My bad. My bad. There we go. And you can hear the little baby trommel in the background going, man. It sounds so good. Let's get down here. Hear it. And here, as you guys can see, it's our baby trommel. I call this the wiggle worm. We had to wiggle it in here, and we're still worming with it, man. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We're gonna find out, man. Find out, man. Rain, snow, and sleet. Nothing stopping me except for some good sleep. But with that being said, hopefully you guys all enjoyed the stream. If you did, you guys know what to do. Help me out. Smash that like, subscribe, share it with your friends, family. You got enemies, share it with them too, because I don't really care. You know what I mean? We don't care who sees it as long as everybody sees it. But with that being said, y'all have a great day. Y'all stay safe. I'll be back on for some Ark Survival Ascended later this afternoon. Y'all stay safe. Take care.